education, helping Subaru to donate over 277,000 science books to schools in the past 4 years alone. This year, Stevens Creek Subaru wants to do even more, and we're asking for your help as well. Stop by in person or online at StevensCreekSubaru.com and find out how you can adopt a classroom. Located on Stevens Creek Boulevard, just off of Winchester near Santana Road, or StevensCreekSubaru.com. Buckle up and drive safely.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward and build that papier-mâché volcano.
I am not cleaning this up.
Ooh, yeah, I meant the kids. Staples will help them move forward. Right now, Crayola 24-count crayons and 4-ounce Elmer's glue are just 50 cents each, and 1-inch binders are only $1.99. Everything on your list at amazing prices. Staples, we're not going back. We're going forward to school. Ends 8/27 in store, only limit 30.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with PG&E. If you see a down power line, stay away from it and keep others away. Call 911. Let our first responders come out and handle it. Police and fire will respond as well as PG&E. To learn more, visit pge.com/safety.
KTBS News Time, 7:38. You are on your way to work, and Kim Wonderly is in your local Honda dealer's traffic center to help you get there. Or maybe you're taking the kids to school or getting ready to do this because a lot of school districts are back in business now, and we're seeing the traffic definitely increase. Melissa, I'm looking at South 880 coming down from Highway 238. This is on again, off again slow traffic as you head into Hayward, becoming more congested, approaching and passing Highway 92. We stay slow most of the way into Fremont, where there had been a crash right near Dakota Road, South 880 north of Dakota, although CHP saying this is off to the right shoulder. It's not helping the traffic any. Also, westbound 92, so the San Mateo Bridge, nothing wrong here. No stalls or accidents reported, but there's pockets of slowing after you pass the toll plaza out to about mid-span. It will slow you down by a couple of minutes. It's just definitely slower than we would normally see. Also checking Interstate 80. This traffic is beginning to fill in from, let's call it Appian Way and Pinole, as you make your way down into Albany, especially that trip from El Cerrito to Albany has become increasingly congested, as has eastbound 580 out of Richmond. We're backed up from Bayview as you merge onto Interstate 80. Bay Bridge backup, by the way, well east of the MacArthur Maze. Didn't help that there was a disabled vehicle near the West Grand Merge. Traffic is backed up in the case of 580 on the Highway 24. The 880 ramp also very congested. Just getting word of a crash on northbound 101 in Novato just before you get up to DeLong. CHP's on the way. That's counter commute. Southbound traffic through Marin starting to fill in as you come out of Novato, heading toward right around Marinwood. It starts to loosen up. Your next update, 7:48 on the traffic leader, KTBS.
We've got hazy sunshine on tap for today. We do have warm temperatures in the forecast, but not as warm as they were yesterday for the East Bay. The highs will range from 60s and 70s at the coast, 70s and 80s around the bay, to the mid-90s inland. We do have a few raindrops out there this morning. Nothing big in the way of total accumulation, but this system does include some lightning. It's been mostly cloud to cloud, but there's always the possibility those strikes could hit the ground, so we're keeping track of that as well. Tomorrow's forecast looks much the same as today, including the temperatures. Tonight, partly cloudy, then lows in the 50s and 60s. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on KCBS.
And traffic and weather sponsored this time around by water heaters only. Running out of hot water? Might be time for a new water heater. Visit waterheatersonly.com and get 0% deferred interest up to 24 months. Quick service, friendly local technicians. Visit waterheatersonly.com. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Which NorCal drivers are having the most fun right now? Ask anyone who owns a Honda.
This car is actually both reliable and safe and a lot of fun.
My Honda is a beast.
My Honda is delicious.
Honda has the happiest drivers in America, and it's the most fun to drive, period. New Hondas are arriving daily. See your NorCal Honda dealer today.
Happiest drivers based on 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
Visit NorCalHondaDealers.com.
Find what you love at the Mila Innovation Center at Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Out of your dreams and into your kitchen. Select the qualifying built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you, with unrivaled technology and luxury-grade quality. When you bring home a Mila, you're bringing home true innovation. Now, for a limited time, save up to $1,800 with a purchase of a qualifying Mila appliance package. Visit the Mila Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
This November, Californians will have a choice between two initiatives on sports betting. What's at stake? We have a chance to tax and regulate sports betting to fund permanent solutions to our homelessness crisis. That's Prop 27. Prop 27 generates hundreds of millions every year to get people off the streets and into housing. On the other hand, Prop 26, not a dime to solve homelessness or treat addiction. Prop 27 has strong protections to prevent minors from betting and strictly prohibits betting on youth sports. Prop 26, no protections for minors. Prop 27 helps every tribe, including disadvantaged tribes. Prop 26, a money grab for the wealthiest casino tribes, leaving nothing for disadvantaged tribes. The differences are important, and the choice is clear. Vote yes on 27. Ad paid for by Yes on 27, Californians for Solutions to Homelessness and Mental Health Support, a coalition of housing and mental health experts, concerned taxpayers and digital sports, entertainment, and gaming companies. Committee major funding from Penn Interactive Ventures.
KCBS News Time 7:43.
A church in East Oakland is suing the city, the police department, and a police officer under allegations that its civil rights were violated 2 years ago. The charges stem from a police raid in 2020 at the Side Door Church of Entheogenic Plants, which promotes the use of psychedelic plants and cannabis to connect with God. According to the Chronicle, police who claim they received reports the church was operating as a cannabis dispensary without a permit went into the church on 10th Avenue and confiscated about $200,000 in mushrooms and marijuana as well as cash. City Attorney Barbara Parker said her office has not been served with the complaint yet. The Oakland Police Department says it does not comment on pending litigation.
KCBS News Time 7:44. The Giants continue to play like a team that really wants to make the playoffs. See how that's going to work out for them, and we'll get an update in sports in just over a minute.
I'm Danger, a maestro of fear, skilled at scaring you into buying insurance. You've heard my words. It's my job to tell you about the best.
This scare tactic has been interrupted by AAA Insurance for a special offer. Buy a new AAA auto and or home insurance policy to enjoy up to $376 in savings and get a $100 gift card with purchase. With savings like that, AAA doesn't need scare tactics. AAA, outsmart life. The gift card offer is valid on qualifying policies in California only. Visit AAA.com/promo for terms.
Hey, fans, we've got a great deal for you. Get 4 tickets and parking for all Friday night games starting at just $39. 6 for great matchups, post-game fireworks, drone shows, giveaways, and more. Grab the crew and head to the Coliseum with friends and family any Friday night this season. 4 tickets and parking starting at just $39 for the whole group. Tickets are available at athletics.com. That's athletics.com.
At Whole Foods Market, get organic red, green, and black grapes for $2.49 a pound through August 23rd, while supplies last. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. Promotion varies by location type. See terms and exclusions on our app.
Coming up on KCBS, we'll talk about a local ballot measure that would enable homeless encampment sweeps, and it's getting serious pushback from advocacy groups.
Over to the Bay Area Chevy Dealers Sports Desk and Ted Ramey. And the Giants are playing their hearts out right now. Is it too little too late, though, Ted?
No, I don't think so, Eric, because if we go back just a short time ago, it really looked like the Giants season was on the verge of crumbling entirely. And then we flash forward to last night. The Giants were riding a 4-game winning streak, but they were down 1-0 in the bottom of the 9th. And, you know, they just had a walk-off a couple of nights ago with Tyro Estrada. And in this instance, Estrada was already on play. So, I mean, what are the odds that Brandon Crawford would go and get a walk? Oh, wait, he did. Center field. For NBC Sports Bay Area as the Giants get a walk-off 2-1 win. They now sit 4.5 out of the final wild card in the National League. They will host the Diamondbacks again tonight at 6:45 to look to keep it rolling. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games. The A's putting an end to their 9-game losing streak, beating the Rangers 5-1. They will visit Texas again today at 5:05. Top American soccer player Christian Pulisic is apparently a target of Manchester United, with the English Titan of a soccer club apparently contacting Chelsea, Pulisic's current team, about a loan. Now, Manchester United is looking for offense. They have yet to resolve the situation with Cristiano Ronaldo, who wants out, and they might have a match in Pulisic, who is said to be frustrated with his lack of playing time with Chelsea. And then the San Jose Earthquakes are set to announce their new head coach today. Tom Bogert of MLSsoccer.com reports that it will be Luchi Gonzalez, who will take the reins from the Earthquakes, or for the Earthquakes, after the World Cup concludes. He is currently serving as an assistant coach with the United States men's national team. At the sports desk, Ted Ramey, KCBS.
Thanks, Ted. The KCBS Sports Desk is sponsored by the Bay Area Chevy dealers. Visit BayAreaChevroletDealers.com.
Shouldn't you breathe clean air all day, every day? Help protect yourself with IQ Air's Health Pro Plus Air Purifier, the #1 large room air purification choice for viruses. These Swiss-made air purifiers were chosen by the Hong Kong Hospital Authority, not only for SARS-CoV-1, but also SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. Using patented industry-leading hyperhexafiltration, the Health Pro Plus captures particles down to 0.003 microns, the smallest that exists. Now and for a limited time only, use the promo code KCBS5 and save 5% on your Autumn or Health Pro Plus air purifier. Visit IQAir.com/US or call 888-409-6202. That's IQAir.com/US or call 888-409-6202. Help protect your loved ones and get the healthy indoor air that you deserve today.
If this were a Reese's TV ad, you'd be staring at a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's short like Reese's peanut buttery smooth, but still, you need to see the peanut butter cups, right? No? I can really just say Reese's and you'll go get some? Okay. Reese's. 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 Really working, actually. Reese's. Reese's. I'm on to something. Reese's. 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 Reese's.
Meet Boost, the amazing, amazing vitamin boost that turns your H2O into H2O, so you feel like...
I like to boost it, boost it. My vitamins can boost it. I like to boost it, boost it. We like to boost it.
Because it's not just vitamins, it's Boost, the amazing, amazing vitamin boost.
Find Boost, the vitamin boost, at CVS or CVS.com and give yourself a boost with Boost.
Open the door to unlimited possibilities when you enroll at a California community college. Whether you want to transfer to a four-year university or earn an associate degree, you'll find the support to help make it all happen. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
KCBS traffic and weather time. Let's help you get around this morning. First, we've got Kim Wonderly in your local Honda Dealers Traffic Center. Got all choked up there, Kim. I know, it happens. We are looking at a couple of things. First of all, the Bay Bridge backup, Melissa. This is much lengthier than we are used to, with the metering lights on rather slowly. We're backed up not only to the maze, but through it. In the case of 580, it's solid to 24, and it goes around the bend past Children's Hospital. The 880 ramp that feeds down to the toll plaza, very congested. 80, that's probably the lightest approach as you make your way out of that Berkeley curve area. A little slow just feeding into the maze. Interstate 80 itself, that's heavier than we've been seeing. So we have pockets of slowing from Highway 4 this morning all the way down through Albany Hill. As you get into Berkeley, things loosen up. But wow, the 580 eastbound, this is backed up almost to Regatta, so much slower out of Richmond trying to join the East Shore Freeway. Also, Nimitz Freeway, we have a stall here. This is on the south
Well, first, what we're talking about here is a homeless problem, as you know, all across the state and in Northern California. But what a lot of people didn't sort of know was the sleeping homeless problem that was emerging in Sacramento. Believe it or not, Sacramento has actually more homeless people than San Francisco. San Francisco's got all the attention. They have about 4,400 on any given night. Sacramento is over 5,000, plus another 1,500 in the county. It's become a very, very big problem, especially in the downtown and the areas along the freeways. And what makes this initiative interesting is that it was kicked off and started gathering signatures by Chamber of Commerce, the regional business areas, neighborhoods, and a lot of it was headed by Daniel Conway, who is a former chief of staff of former Mayor Kevin Johnson. So what we're seeing here, what we saw here, were voters saying something's got to be done, and this is what we want done. Provide beds, provide care, but let's get off the dime. Because in a lot of cases, what we're seeing are cities and counties saying, well, we either don't have the money or we don't have the people, and a lot of hand-wringing going on about homelessness, but not a lot of action. And what makes this interesting, and the whole court fight of it, seeing it on the November ballot, is that a group of locals said, no, you've got to do something, and the city council agreed with them, not exactly 100%, but they got something to go on the ballot. And this is a shift where the voters are actually trying to set the policy as opposed to waiting for the politicians to.
All right, Phil, thank you very much. That's KCBS Insider Phil Mateer, and he'll be back this afternoon at 5:50.
We are on to the Money Watch now with Jason Brooks. Lenders aren't as busy these days, and he's going to tell us why.
Well, listen, the housing market not seeing much lift from slightly weaker mortgage rates. Purchase and refinance applications fell from the prior week. Refi demand is now down over 80% compared to year-ago levels. The fixed 30-year mortgage rate eased slightly lower to 5.45%, which is now down 50 basis points since peaking near 6% in June, but still double the rate from a year ago. Retail sales in July were flat to the previous month. They were up 10% from a year earlier, but that was due to a nearly 40% rise in gas prices. Stock market showing some caution right now ahead of the release of the July Fed minutes. Market looking to see what direction the Fed is pointing in, with the market banking right now on a 0.5 percentage point rate hike next month. Dow dropping 247 points, NASDAQ down 214, S&P moving lower by 42. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS. Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. It's the biggest sale.
Police reported ahead.
They're on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited.
Are you scared to put money in your bank?
Police reported ahead.
Arrest or state seizure for taxes you owe? Are you worried about filing a return because you haven't filed in a few years? Or have you received an audit notice in the mail and don't know what to do? Then contact the law offices of Robert Goldstein today, because this is what we do. We work to stop IRS and state seizures for taxes you owe. We may be able to settle your tax debt for pennies on the dollar with an offer in compromise. We prepare past due returns, even if you have no records. We represent you before the IRS or state in an audit. I'm tax attorney Robert Goldstein, and my firm always offers a free consultation so we may openly discuss your legal options without any added pressure. We are a local firm with offices throughout the Bay Area. To schedule your free consultation, call us toll-free 1-888-TAX-EXIT. That's 8